Hello, this is Maria from LDMax, and we are here to have our training for adding price codes and, of course, for adding products and invoice items. Okay, so first thing we need to do is go back to how you're going to set up clients and companies. So just have a quick review. And remember that clients are law firms that give you jobs, and companies are process serving agencies that give you jobs. So, for example, if you are going to set up a new client, well, first thing you need to do when you have your LDMax is enter the company variables, and that's your own company information. And after that, the clients and the companies, or the process serving agencies. Okay, so if you want to add a new client, just click add new client. And for example, if we put the name new client 5, and you can put in all the information such as their address and their billing information. And what's important is that you enter or you assign to them um, a client login and a main password, and that's what they're going to use for the client interface later on. So for this one, let's have a client login of client 5, and then password is new client. And then for the price code, well, you can assign them a price code that it's already there, say collection agencies or out of state law firms. So, for example, um, they are out of state law firms. Okay. And then you can place default invoice. And for the QB customer name, let's assign them, say, for example, new client 5. Okay, what's important is that this QB customer name must also be the same as the QB customer name that you assign to them in your QuickBooks, and they must be all in capital letters, and make sure that they match exactly for it to work. Okay, and just to review, you can click on the different features that you would like this client to have. So for example, if you want them to have access to auto charging after approval, you can click that. Email visible to or email visible to client scans and so on. But just as simple as that, you can actually add this client right now. Okay, so this username is already in the system. Let's just click or change that to new client 7. This is a demo account, so we have entered a lot of clients here. Okay, so then this will update to more fields for you to enter. You can enter attorneys and requesters or secretaries here. And what's important is we go back to the QuickBooks. So make sure that all these information here must also match that in the QuickBooks. That's very important. And don't forget, when you add a client or a company, you must check can send you jobs via client interface. So that's where they log in to send you jobs. Okay, so that's that. You can click update and you have added a client. Okay, then. So let's go to the billing setup, price codes. So if you want to assign a price code to a particular client, you can do that. For the client that we actually added earlier, we assigned them as out-of-state law firms. So, but for example, if you want to customize a price code just for that client, you can place a new price code, say new client 7, and that's for that particular client. And you can go back to that client. Remember that on general setup, you can add the clients. So you can see your client list here. Okay, just click that one. And we go to our latest client that we added. And you can click the new price code for the client if you want. So you can click new client here. And then just click update. And that's that. You have assigned that new price code to that particular client. Okay, So let's go to billing setup and the products and invoices. So there are already a list of, well, invoice items here. But if you want to make your own, you can do that. So you can say add a new invoice item, say a new invoice item. And the QB account, oh, the QB account would be under new client 5. I believe that was what we came up with for new client 7. And then just click new. And that's that. Your LDMax will update to include in the list the new client that, or the new invoice item that we created for that client. Here we go. New invoice item, new client 5. Okay, there you go. So that's how you add new price codes and products and invoices. So for the QuickBooks accounts, we can also ask the help of Jake because he also set up some QuickBooks and he might also be able to help you on other questions regarding your QuickBooks account and the link towards your LDMax. Okay, thank you so much for dropping by this training, and bye bye.